Bored, bored, bored. I am absolutely bored. Oh, right, hello there, Jingles and Steve. Not sure if it's Lindsay or John, one of the two. I think it's Lindsay. Oh, you're all jumping on now. Hello there, Jamie, Lisa. Clickbait title. Clickbait title. Clickbait. 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 Hey, Mr. Blobby. Hey, is that it again, innit? Is that it again, accusing people? And then he wonders. It just makes me laugh when people say they get personal. I don't like it because they get personal. Calling somebody a fucking bastard, well, that's just generalising anybody, that's personal. But then they say we don't like it when they get personal. Is it my brain? Is it me, the way I think? I don't know. But I was looking at Mr. Blobby's videos and it just gets me how he says I don't like people getting personal. Now it's up to you lot to figure out who Mr. Blobby is, because I'm not telling you. Because if I tell you who Mr. Blobby is, it gets back to Mr. Blobby. And he can't say I'm talking about him because I'm calling him Mr. Blobby. And nobody knows who Mr. Blobby is. So they can't accuse me, yes, poor little old me, of shouting people out. Because when I have these Mr. Blobbies and Mrs. Blobbies, they all cried up, oh, no, why do they always pick on me? Because you're fucking idiots. That's why everybody picks on you, because you're idiots. You all blobbies. You sit there, you make your videos, you slag people off, and then you turn around and say, I don't like it when you get personal. Well, I just find it so funny. And there was a person, I only watched this video I only found it the other day. Apparently, you lot that watch me have bought my car. Hey, so thank you very much for buying my car. When do I get the money? Because I had to put the money up front. So if you lot pay for my car, where's my money? So get off, come on, turn your computers off, go, I don't want you here. I don't want you here. You bought me car, and you haven't given me the money. So go on, run along to the next channel. No, apparently it's a piece of shit. No wonder why I have to keep wiping my feet when I come in the door. Yes, but apparently you lot bought my car. So I'd just like to know where the money is. Somebody's stolen it. One of you bleeding wankers have stolen my money for the car. I had to put the money up front. I want my money. I want my money. Just give me my money back, please. What else did they say about me? Well, I'm a racist. Well, everybody knows I'm a racist. Can't bloody run a marathon if to save my life. Cool. Apparently, I've been done twice for aggravated battery or something. Can't remember what they said. But apparently I've been done for it. News to me. They always call me a pisshead. I don't know why they call me a pisshead. It's just cold tea. It's all an act. I'm an actor. I'm a content creator. I create content. And I create this atmosphere that I'm always drunk. But it's just cold tea. Look at it. It's cold tea. Smells like booming though. Yeah, they said I'm a racist. I've been done twice. And oh shit. It's a glass top as well. I've got my light out of the retirement. That actually you lot did buy the light. You know, I've got it out of retirement. I thought, like, when I do my live videos, the lighting's a bit shite. So I thought I'd get me light and get that set up, make a bit of, I might get the microphone out that you lot have brought. So I can get that working. Never worked since the day I brought it. Yeah, call me a racist that I've been done twice. The man's a racist. The man is a racist. So what? You know, bloke's a fucking idiot. Not a racist. Just might say a few racist things that people consider to be racist. You know, but you don't say out nowadays, do you? If I pick my nose, would I be a nosist? Hey, if I pick my nose. Oh, God. Open die, you old bastard. I bet that's what they think. Oh, up and die, you old bastard. Oh, yeah. I'm trying to read your comments, but I'm just lost in my thought. So I went to the chemist the other day. Said to bloke, says, you got any condoms about that big? He says to me, that'll fit a mouse. I went, yeah, mate, my fucking flat's ran with them. You know. Oh, what's that? Did a PCR today. Instead, have it again. Well, I don't know. Apparently, this virus, we're coming down, aren't we? We're supposed to be coming out of it. Yeah, so he made this video, and I only got to watch it like when I was making my other videos. And the amount of lies that was in there, that what he said about me was like unbelievable. And then he says, oh, in another video, he says, I'm not bothered about that JS. Or he just makes funny videos. But like, have you noticed that I'm not? He makes this video like, I am being stalked. I'm being stalked. You're all right. I'm gonna go downstairs in a minute. I'm gonna slap that little wanker. Oh God! I'm on 3 floors, and the guy at the bottom floor is playing music that loud I can hear it. It's a good job I'm a pacifist. I would. It's a good job I am a pacifist because like I would have been down here by now and kicked his little head in. Right, where are we? I know how she feels, as I was saying. I haven't caught it. I don't want to catch it. Can't catch anything, me. If I wanted to catch something, I can't catch it. Clyde's that then. Yeah, he's with Janet. Can't even say that, can I? If I say he's out with Janet, his elf friend, I'm homophobic, aren't I? If I mention the L word as a woman, I'm homophobic. I don't know what to do. I'm screwed as a YouTuber. I'm literally screwed, aren't I? Because you can't say this, you can't say that. What can I say? Shout out the Blobby though, can't I? Hey? Because it's just fictional, isn't it? Nobody knows who I'm talking about. So we'll carry on talking about the Blobs. Mr. and Mrs. Blob with the 5 blobby kids. That's always in McDonald's. And then they wonder why they called Mr. and Mrs. Blob. Yeah, I just found, I don't know if I can, so I've got that many of him.
So, GS Paranormal, Simon Gogglebox, whatever he likes to call himself, has made another video about us. His last...
I have never done that. How dare you accuse me of making videos about you? Hey? Always getting blamed, aren't you, for making videos? Hey? What's he got to say about me?
3 months worth of videos has been just about me.
3 months? 3 months about you?
And he's just attacking me in the most vile ways.
I am not. I don't attack you in vile ways.
He's got this live recording on Facebook. Well, the thing is, right, I've offered to have a discussion with you, Simon, but you're too much of a coward to have this discussion with me.
You ran off last time I saw you. You ran off. You take your video cameras off. And you ran. So I could have this discussion with you when you ran.
Do you all know that on 2 occasions Simon's been arrested and charged with racially aggravated assault?
Have I? Have I? That's news to me. Hey? That's news to me, Mr. John 6 Cents or no sense. Hey? I've been done twice, have I? Hey? Have I been done twice?
That man is a racist.
Well, check that back. I'm going to send you a cease and desist. Tell me where you live, and I'm going to send you a cease and desist. In fact, I am going to get my solicitor, and I'm going to report you to the police. You know.
That doesn't conform to what he classes as normality. But I've been keeping my mouth shut about that because I didn't want to publicly crucify someone. But tonight I'm doing it on YouTube.
You're not. Why ain't Facebook paying you revenue now? You have to go on YouTube now to get revenue.
Yeah. I'm sick on it. You just leave us the fuck alone.
No, I won't. Hey, you call me out, you call me a racist. Hey, you're going to say some other things about me. Why the fuck's going to leave you alone? Hey, tell me. Come on, tell me.
Boring changed the record. Fuck you, Mucky Buck. You're an absolute dickhead. You are a coward, Simon. An absolute coward.
Well, my last name's Howard. I don't think I've heard that before either. My last name's Howard. I went to school, and I think that was my nickname, wasn't it? Howard the Coward. I've never heard that one. So, come on, tell us something original, John, please. Tell us something original. You know, something to make us laugh.
Yeah? You are a low-life that's got nothing. I mean, you claim that you go to work for a living.
I don't claim I go to work for a living. I do go to work for a living. I don't sit on my arse all day making stupid videos and crying to your general public and asking them for stars. You know, I go to work for a living. You know, John, try doing it, mate. Well, you can't. You've got MS that you manages to climb through windows. I don't ask me how that works, but you manage to get into all these properties, don't you? With MS, you know, you're so ill. I'm not going hard today, folks. I'm ill. I'm ill. Hey, and the next thing you know is out in some derelict property. That's the probably roof is going to fall on his head. And then when you say these things, you know, it gets rather upset, doesn't he?
You kill chickens for a living.
Yes, I don't kill chickens for a living. I don't kill them. You know, they just get gassed. You know, they go through a conveyor system, John, and they go through a bit of a tunnel and they get gassed. And then people go to the Aldi They go to Marks and Spencer's, they go to Sainsbury's, Waitrose, John, and they buy them chickens. But you being a vegetarian, aren't you? Because you don't eat chicken, do you, John? With that weight.
It's not a fucking great job,
Well, it is a great job. I get paid.
is it? And then you get pissed all the time.
Hey, and what's wrong with getting pissed all the time, John? Hey, what's wrong with getting pissed all the time? At least I can afford it. Because I'm a man with a job.
Because every fucker dislikes you.
Everyone? Well, that's true. Even my mum disliked me. She kicked me out when I was 16. So I'll give you that one, John. Thumbs up, mate. I'll give you that one.
We've done nothing wrong.
No, you've done nothing wrong. You never do anything wrong, do you? Eh? Oh, it's lovely tea. Oh.
It's got a shitty car that his supporters paid for.
There you go. It's got a shitty car that my supporters are paid for. So get off, you lot. I want my money. I want my money.
And he's in that much debt because he drinks.
I'm in that much debt. I've got a bank statement here. Can you see that, John? You know, for them that wants to take screenshots. Has it got my address on it? Make sure. You know, yeah, I've given me address. Put it that way for you lot that want to take screenshots. You know, that's how much money I've got in the bank. I mean, that much debt. Hey, you like the one, John? Do you? You like to see how much money I've got? Hey?
Well, I'm glad I watch paranormal channels, not pathetic tit for tat. I'll tell you what, Jason Blackmore. Go and fucking watch someone else.
Yes, Jason Blackmore. Go on some fucking else.
Brain dead.
You're fucking brain dead.
Idiot.
Idiot.
I can't wait till I see you. Put it that way. Because you won't be fucking shouting shit about me.
Why wouldn't you? I've met you and I've shouted shit in your face, mate. Hey, what are you going to do? You've got MS. You know, play your over, couldn't you? Hey, what you going to do? Hey, you couldn't do fuck all, could you?
So, Jess Paranormal or Simon.
Oh, sorry.
And then you get pissed all the time because every fucker dislikes you. We've done nothing wrong. He's got a shitty car that his supporters paid for. And he's in that much debt because he drinks. Well, I'm glad I watch paranormal channels, not pathetic tit for tat. I'll tell you what, Jason Blackmore. Go and fucking watch someone else, you dick shit. Simon, you are brain dead. An idiot. I can't wait till I see you. Put it that way. Because you won't be fucking shouting shit about me.
Well, that's it. That's it. You've heard it from the horse's mouth, haven't you? Hey? What's he going to do to me? I hope he don't bend me over and smack me bottom. Hey, I hope he don't bend me over and smack me bottom. Hey? So apparently you lot hate me. You bought me car. You know? And this is the bloke that tells you in his videos, when he's doing his crying videos, that I don't like it when people get personal. Now, how personal is that? Now, is it me? How personal was that, what he was saying to me? And then he goes around saying, I don't like people being personal. And then he calls me names. You know, the bloke's an idiot. You know, but I'd just like to thank you for buying me car. I really do. I just wish you'd send me the money. Better still, just donate to the channel. Donate to the channel or upset them. Just upset him. Hello, Sue. And thank you for like putting that link up. I like doing them cartoons. They're bloody hard. They're bloody hard doing them cartoons. Oh, it's a pity. Pity I'm not on Facebook. I could see all them lovely arts coming up. But like, he just talks a load of trash. And then he wonders why people don't like him. You know, like, if I had a comment on my last video where I showed you all where we got into that amnesty all. And he says he's got the relevant permissions. You know, I just showed you what a liar he is. And when he gets caught out, or anything he gets caught out, he always brings up either sex, you know, like he did with Pat, and he called that woman a slag. You know, that's when I started to really dislike him, when he called the woman a slag, after he got caught sleeping with her. And then I got hold of the sex tapes. You know, I bet he's dreading that. And I wish I could put it in my cartoons, make a cartoon of it with the sex tapes. Because, like, it is funny. But like I say, when he gets caught out, he just slags everybody off. And then he can't take it himself. He wants to send a cease and desist letter, or getting a solicitor, or getting the police. I bet all these people are sick of him. What's that? I've never liked the way they talk to spirits. They're not talking to spirits. They're just talking to them. They're entertainers. I've told you themselves they're entertainers. I use my platform as a paranormal. In other words, I'm just an entertainer. That's what he says. They block everybody. If you say anything that he doesn't agree with or she doesn't agree with, they will block you. If you've got a genuine comment or genuine concern on one of their ghost hunts, and they go, did you see that? And you go, see what? You're blocked. You're blocked. You know, I'd love to do that amnesty all, but like, apparently the bloke's a bit of an arsehole. I don't know myself because I've never met him, but apparently he is. I've had it on good advice that he is. Shearer Shepherd. Wow, I actually caught you like, no, this is a pre-recorded, love. I recorded it earlier when I'm out in the pub, really. You know, I'm doing what they do on the radio at Christmas. You know, broadcast it earlier and then put it on as if it's live. You know, so this is just a pre-recording, you know, because I'm out in the pub. Actually, I hope I am live. I hope I ain't get the bucket yet. So anyway, you should run along now, Sarah, because like I've got no friends. I'm Billy No Mates. I'm Billy No Mates. I really am Billy No Mates. But I do enjoy like bloody hell. I've had to go on a bloody hard drive because like I've got that many bloody videos of John Sixcents on it, where I do manipulate his words, I do chop his words up, and I do put them together, and I make, you know, like when she was slagging off mental health. Really? Really? Have they got mental health on me? When she's slagging them off. And then she doesn't realise that half of the people on YouTube are suffering from mental health. I'm suffering from mental health. Every time I watch John Sixpence, I suffer, you know. But like they're always slagging someone off, aren't they? And how many times has he says like I'm keeping the drama out my channel, and then he's just made another one of being stalked, accusing someone of what you call it, having a crowbar and a grinder to cut a lock off at Amnesty Hall. And that's what prompted me to make that video, because like he forgets the things he's done. You know, people didn't have the relative permissions, did they? Well, neither did he, but he still went in. But he don't like people to hear that about him. He doesn't like people. Well, he don't like anybody really. I don't think he likes his wife. Marnie, I don't think she likes him the way she speaks to him. I'm still waiting to be invited to the divorce party. Mental health is nothing to laugh at, Lindsay. But unfortunately, some of us have got just cruel, mental, and find things funny. But you're right, we shouldn't laugh, but apparently we do. Because it's just in our nature, we can't help it sometimes. And this is where all this political correctness and jumbo wumbo comes in. You know, mental health is not funny. You know, watching somebody get necked over is not funny. But like, when I've seen somebody like stupidness, he deserved to got knocked over in my view. You know, he wasn't paying attention, acting the prat, and then got knocked over. But that's just my view. I think we've all suffered with like mental health issues in the past. I'm depressive, but I cope with it. And one of the ways I cope with it is not by taking and going to the doctors and saying, "Can I have a prescription, please?" You know, I go to the off license. "Can I have a bottle of bourbon, please?" You know, that's how I cope with my depression. I drink. And I make fun. And I try to make people laugh. And that's my coping mechanism. You know, my days of pill taking have gone. But we all suffer and we all get through it in our own little ways. You know, years ago, it used to be marijuana. I used to drink and take marijuana. And I used to go to the pub depressed. And I'd sit there all on my own with a glass of beer. And I'd have girls come up to me and say, "Oh, you look so miserable." I went, I am. I'm so miserable. I am. So why don't you just leave me alone and let me carry on in my own misery? And then I'd look up and then she'd be gorgeous. And I'd think to myself, fuck me, what have I just said? What have I just said? And I look up and she's absolutely gorgeous. But like that, the way I cope with it is I cope with it and I drink. And I don't apologise for it. I just apologise when I get too much. You can always make me laugh. And we need a good laugh. But that's how I cope with my depression. And if the truth be known, I don't really suffer with it that much. I do get the odd days, probably once every couple of months, where I think to myself, like, is life worth living? And I'll say, you silly old sod. You silly old sod. Of course it's worth living just to upset John Sixpence. That's a reason not to do anything, you know. But we all have like stupid ideas in our heads and whatever. But it's what she said, like when she was going. I think I got cramp in my leg. Oh God, cramp again. I think she was going off at Paranormal Brights and her followers, or Paranormal Brights followers. She was going off at them, and some people were making comments about them and putting like mental health stickers in the comments. Oh, I'll stand up. Oh, just so you can't see anything. Oh, oh. Yeah, they put mental health stickers when they was commenting, and that's what she says. That Jojo. Yeah, but they was putting mental health stickers on them, you know. If there was something wrong with it, and that's why I made the video. And then they wonder why, like I say, oh God. I'm wrapped in wires and bloody hell. Oh, you're like, oh, bloody cramp. Oh. Are you wearing no trousers? I'm letting the old jalopy hang out, get a bit of air. Oh. Yes, I'm letting the old. What's this? Do you like my bar? It's from reddit.com. Alcoholic Anonymous. I'm on Reddit with that, like. Alcoholic, and then somebody's put, do you like my bar? Aren't they cruel? Aren't they just cruel? Always antagonising me. Always, always. Do you like my bar? Oh, would you like my cramp? Hey, would you like my bloody cramp? Oh, oh, just to prove I've got trousers. Oh, I'm going to have a walk. I'll be back in a minute. Oh, that's me back. Oh, I just had a funny. Oh, God. Just had a funny thing because I've just walked past the kitchen and I made myself a lovely curry tonight. That's how racist I am. I actually eat curry. You know, for a racist person like me to eat curry, you know. What's this? Got a video coming, don't spoil it, Simon. I tell you, I can't make them cartoons more than about 2 minutes long. I don't know how you do it, Sue. But like, it's draining. It's like I was laying in bed last night and I was thinking, because I have to work and I've only got a limited time to do these cartoons. So when I finish work, I'll come home, I'll spend 20 minutes on the computer, I'll write a couple of things down that I find funny, then I'll Then I'll look at some people's videos. I'll look at the Blobby videos. And the Blobbies, you know, they're all over the place. Now, that's a good question. Because I've started calling them Blobbies now. So, like, you don't know who I'm talking about? What's that? I love the cartoons you do. They are brilliant. Keep them coming. I'm still learning. I'm learning how to move. I'm finding difficult. I'm trying to make the characters walk and whatever, but it's quite hard. It's a bit hard trying to show you. Let me go on here. This is my next rant video. So, oh, that's it. Share screen. Share screen. Oh, click that. Click this. So, this is the video I'm working on next.
Do me a favour, guys, and get a share out. I need to get a message across. Got someone who thinks that they're funny, and they're far from it. So yeah, just a bit fed up, annoyed. But that's why they're doing it, I suppose, just to get to me. It's just doing it for comedy value, which is fair play. It is a boring, jealous person.
Well, that's as far as I've got. I've got the ideas in my head, but like when I get the sound effects sorted out and I put myself in there, you know, it'd be quite. I think it might. Well, I hope it is funny. But he just opens himself up, doesn't he? It's his own fault. He just opens himself up to it. If he just carried on ghost hunting and then never bring anything like drama into his pages, which he can't help because he knows drama sells, because I've always said it, drama actually sells. You know. But he just opens him up and I tell you what, if Smithy, I just want him to bring his videos back. Please, Mr. Smith, put your videos back online. Because, my God, could I have fun with you? Could I have fun with you, Mr. Smith? Hey, if you put your videos back online, hey, you don't want me getting them, do you? Hey, God, I've even got a cartoon character of Mark Smith. But like, there's plenty of videos out there that other people have put up. And I bet Mr. John Sixth Sense is shaking in his boots at the moment because of this new lease of life, thanks to what you call it, suit with his cartoon characters and like inspiring me to do my own. My viewership has gone up, my subs are going up, but I'm not really interested in the subs. Well, I am and I'm not. You hear loads of people going on about, I got this many subs, I've got that many subs. Well, you're an idiot. Because without the views, you've got nothing. If you haven't got a view, you've got nothing. You could have 10 subs, 20 subs, 30 subs. But if you don't get the views, what good are the subs? See, this is the mentality of John Sixpence. I have got this many followers. So you've got that many followers. They don't follow you, do they? They don't follow him. You know, Blob's got 2.2. But if you look at their view ratio to their followers, they've got very little views from 2.2 million. You know, they've got very little views. So views are important. And if you're good, people will subscribe to you and then the subs come. But you've got to have the views. How many times did channels say sub this? You see, this is why I don't say it. Sub to me. Well, I do. I'm a liar. I'm a liar. I'm a liar. I'm a liar. Oh, God, the drink is getting to me. The drink is getting, it's making me lie. At least I've got a good excuse. Want me? It was a drink. It was a drink that made me lie. It was. It was a drink, not me. God, this terrible demon. You see, I live with a demon. I just live with this demon. Oh, my Lord. Oh. But you smell nice. I love your aftershave, you demon. Oh, I just love the aftershave. Oh. See, who said I ain't got spirits in my house? Hey, yes, he ain't got any spirits in his house. I have. I definitely have. Right. No, but you need the views. Everybody needs views. I realised it. I realised a long time ago that it's nice to have the subscribers, which it is. But like, I noticed that I had so many subscribers, but not the views. And the subscribers I was getting was off one particular video that I made. And they thought there was more to come, except there wasn't, you know. So they didn't watch me, but they forgot to unsubscribe. So it doesn't mean nothing to me. I think the views are more important. You know, the views is where the revenue is. The higher your views, the higher your revenue. And like at the moment, I need to get to 1,000 subscribers and 40,000 watch hours. And like I say, these cartoons are a blessing because people can relate to cartoons. They can't relate to real life, mind you, but they can relate to a cartoon. But then I do try to make them funny. Well, Tommy, I'm keeping an eye on the time so I can get drunk off here. Might even go to the pub. Oh no, I can't go to the pub because I'm working tomorrow. Yes, Mr. No Sense, I'm doing overtime tomorrow. You know, to get that doshing, eh? Get that doshing. Because I don't get paid off YouTube. I don't get anything anymore off YouTube. I don't even get donations. So anybody that would like to donate to me and pay for my car, you know, I'd gladly appreciate it. You know, and then that will make Mr. Sixpence right that you lot didn't buy me car. I thought that was funny. But you see, that's what he don't do, is it? He don't do these things. Me, I make a joke out of it. I don't cry and say, that big fat bastard, that overweight, fucking wanker that doesn't work, gets PIP, gets a free fucking car, you know, and I have to fucking work for it. Hey? Fucking 61 years of fucking age, nearly 62, that has to go to work to help him ride around in a fucking nice car. Fuck me. Hey? That was doing a bit of Wayne. Is it Wayne? That's my impersonation of Wayne. But what a way to live. What a way to live. And if you're clever enough, right, and you look at the amount of views, I only can go off YouTube, I can't go off Facebook, but somebody will put me right and somebody will send me an email and say, I get this much and I get that much. But I don't think he earns that much. I worked it out. I have to make £500, between £400 and £500 a week, because you still have to pay your tax, you still have to pay your national insurance. You know, even though you're a video creator, you still have to pay your tax and you still have to pay your national insurance. So you'd have to earn something between 500 quid a week. Hello, Tony. You know, so you can pay your tax and you can pay your national insurance. Now, I'm sure many YouTubers out there that don't pay their national insurance and doesn't pay the well, they do pay the tax because it's already deducted from them. But I don't think they pay the national insurance. But when they come to retire, oh my God, will they know it? Will they know it when they come to retire? When all the old age pensioners out there getting more money than them. So I think it's I'd have to have about I'd have to make about 500 quid a week. So that's 2,000 a month. So I'd have to have in followers, I'd have to have about probably the same as God. I don't know how it's saying, unless they want to tell me, unless they would like to tell me how much they earn. But you've got to have a bloody lot of views, you know, to make that type of money. Well, I'm lost now. I'm lost. I'm talking about I've only got 27 views. 27. So Tony's in the house. I've made my light a bit better, but I can't see the bloody liquid in this e-cigarette. It looks like I thought it was going down. So I've got the neighbour from hell underneath me playing loud music. And I'm sure there's nothing wrong with smoking weed. The only problem with smoking weed in my books is when it interferes in your life and it gets into your flat, and somehow it gets into the flats. We're trying to figure out how it gets up through the drains, because you can smell it most dominantly in the toilet when somebody's smoking weed in the flat. By power of deduction, I know Clive doesn't smoke. I don't smoke it. So it's got to be the guy underneath Clive for it to come through to the bathrooms, because the bathrooms are stacked on top of each other. You can make a good living off YouTube. Before I deleted my channel, I was making between 150 to nearly £200 a month, and that was on top of what I go to work for. And it helped to buy the light that I'm using now. It helped to buy a microphone that I could never get working. It helped with a bit of ghost hunting, and it did help, because but I deleted my channel. Some people say I was stupid, but I felt guilty sometimes of accepting the money because I was working. So I just deleted the channel. I thought, and it was one of the reasons I was drunk. That was the main reason. I was drunk. I was struggling with my conscience. I was drunk, so I deleted it. If I was sober, I probably wouldn't have deleted it. But because I was drunk, I deleted it. The power of drink. But when I did delete it, I felt really good. Felt really good about myself. So now I just take the mickey. Yes. People that create videos, do they deserve to get paid? I think, yeah, they do. They're putting all their time and effort into it. So I'll try not to slag them off as much. I'll slag them off because I do it, and this is what I'm saying. I'm doing it now. I'm talking about it. This is why, like I said, I deleted the channel, because it's hypocritical. Ooh, that don't taste very nice. It tastes too much Coke. So a bit more tea. Iced tea. I think people are giving up the time to entertain you. Oh no, bloody hell, you can't get it right, can you? 1 minute it's too weak, now it's too bloody strong. Ugh. But it is such an argumentative point that if you're a YouTube creator, a Facebook creator, should you be paid for what you're doing? I'll say to John and Lindsay, when we go out ghost hunting, which we are soon, is all we're doing is showing people our hobby. So should we be paid for showing, if we put the videos up on YouTube and stuff like that, should we be paid for showing you our hobby? This is something we enjoy doing. But then if we do get paid, and we save that money and we put it towards another investigation. You know, I mean, proper investigations like Tony does. You know, you don't turn up at a gas station and say, the haunted gas station, or some derelict house. Oh, this is, the spirits have got me before I got in there. You know, Tony does like all the places that are haunted, that are documented, that they haunted, and they all pay for venues. You know, this is why I like Tony, because he doesn't do, you know, what all the other YouTubers do. He does mostly pay per views. Are you off, Lindsay? I should be in a minute. I've nearly done an hour. Is it an hour? Tell you in a minute on YouTube. But it used to tell me out. Oh, that's it. 57 minutes. Yeah, I've nearly done my hour. 3 minutes. Shall we have a 3-minute silence? I'm running out of things to say. What's this? But that's where you pay. That's where you, what you call it, comes in. You see, that's when. That's why you get paid from YouTube, because they put adverts there. You know, when they show an advert, you get paid. Why only doing an hour? Because I drink and I keep filling my glass up, and at one point in this conversation I'm going to get pissed, and when I get pissed I don't really like myself, because I say some awful things, I say some nasty things, I say some funny things, but ultimately I get drunk and I turn into an horrible person that I don't really like. So I said to myself, like, after Christmas, you know, I'm going to cut down the drinking. I'm not going to stop drinking, just going to cut it down. I'm going to try to build up my channel again to what it was before. No, sorry, not what it was before. You know, just a little bit better. You know, without the drunkenness, and trying not to swear. But drinking me, you know, if you met me in real life, I don't swear. It's only when I've had a drink. That's right, and I don't like it. I just don't like myself. So I have to do, no one can help me, only me. So if I limit myself to an hour, probably stretch it to an hour and a half, you know, and I just think people get sick of you, don't they? You know, well, that's right, Sue. I know what I'm like, you know, and we're all the same. We've all got different hang-ups. You know, mine's the drink. You know, I don't mind people calling me an alcoholic when I'm not, but I just like a drink. I work all week. I like to relax and I like to have a drink. The problem with drink is you get drunk, and when you get drunk, you can do some awful. Some people go out there fighting. I want to fight the world. I want to fight the world. Me, I get potty mouthed. I can say I become a racist. I become everything. I just let it. I let it all come out. Things. I was thinking about racism, and because when John Sixcent says I'm a racist, and I thought, well, am I a racist? Well, yeah, I am a bit. I am a bit of a racist. But why am I a racist? Why am I a racist when I'm not really a racist? But then I thought about. I went to school, and the majority in my class and in my school was Pakistani lads, West Indian lads, Indians, and they used to always gang up together. And I was in this sports hall one day, and this lad told another lad, and they happened to be like West Indian black, to smack me. So this black lad smacked me, and they always used to like club together. And then another instance, I was in a nightclub, I was queuing up, going up the stairs, and there was about 5 or 6 black lads, and they all tried to jump the queue. So I put my hand out, I said, come on lads, queue up like the rest of us, please. And they all kicked me head in. I got a good kick in that night. So if I am racist, these are the people that have made me racist, if you know what I mean. So can you blame me if I have these racist thoughts or whatever? It's the people that have made you. It's not your parents or what other people say. It's the way you've been dealt in life. And I remember all these things. So am I a racist? Or was they racist when they kicked me head in? 5 of them stamping on my head. Just because I put my arm out and said, do you mind queuing up like the rest of us? And I got a good kicking. So when people do say, yeah, oh, I'm racist, well, I'll probably admit I am a bit racist. But I also say, what's made me that way? I wasn't brought up that way. I was made that way. And it's them people, like I say, at school that used to bully me. When I go out drinking, and people used to try to jump the queue, and you've got to go kicking for it. So that's the reality of racism. And it's the truth. But you get some twats out there that's never had a good kicking off a black bloke or goody two shoes. But for people like me that's had a good kicking all their life off them, yeah, I probably am a bit racist. And I did get done for aggravated words because I did tell a taxi driver once he was an Asian cunt. He was Asian and he was a cunt. I got done for it. So now I have to choose my words more carefully. Next time I'll call him a white cunt. Not white in colour, a right cunt. Let's see if I get done for racism then. But no, I'm not really racist. I do occasionally have some racist thoughts when people are ignorant. When they bump into you and they don't apologise and they give you a dirty look. You know, and I think, oh, I tell you what I think. But that's not just me, that's everyone. You know, even the do-gooders and all these bloody snowflakes think it. But I'm such a good guy, I cannot say anything. But this is reality. You know, it's the truth. And some people can't handle that. And this is why I make fun of everything. Because we don't mean to be racist. Some of us have never been brought up to be racist. Like I was brought up not to be racist, not to be homophobic, or anything like that. And it was the way I was brought up. But unfortunately, life has made me into something that sometimes I feel ashamed of. Yes, I got a guy on a bike nearly knocked me over, so I actually had to be racist. You see, now that I find that funny because like a racist to me is somebody that runs a marathon, runs on the track, you know, a track runner, 100 yards, 200 yards. I'd call them a racist, you know. But like, when people are ignorant, and it doesn't matter if you're black, yellow, pink, bloody purple, or whatever, they're bloody ignorant. But unfortunately, you can't say it today because, like, you'd be called a racist. But they are the ignorant. But it doesn't make you a racist. You know, you can say whatever you like. But people are just using it as an excuse. Now, you go into a shop that's owned by Polish people, or Latvian people, or Chinese people, or whatever. You go into that shop and there's two people, like say Polish or whatever, and they're speaking very good English and they're talking to themselves in very good English. And then as soon as you walk into that shop, they start talking in their own language. What do you think? Do you think they're racist? Do you think that? Oh, they're racist, they are. You know, they were speaking in the English, and then when I come in, they're speaking in their own language. Are they racist? And it must have happened to some of you, you know, that you walk into a shop and they're speaking perfectly good English, and then they change to their own language so you can't hear them. What was that, Sue? What did Shire say? So I don't agree with all this racism bollocks or whatever. People are just people. You know, it's just about time people just got their act together. That's right, they are ignorant, and that's what they are, ignorant. But they get labelled racism. They're racist now. In our time, it was ignorance. Kids today call it racism. It's just ignorant. You know, we all say words that we don't really mean. You know, especially me when I'm drunk. You know, I can say some horrible bad things, but that's because I'm drunk. But when I'm sober, I look at myself and I think, oh, I shouldn't have said that, or if I can remember what I've said. But it's like what I always say to Clive. When we go out for a drink and I go over the top, I don't want to know. What I did when I was drunk. I don't want to know. I know I'm not a very nice person. You don't need to torture me. But you have to torture me. But I'm going to tell you anyway. I don't want to be tortured, Clive. Please don't tell me. I'm going to, because I'm going to talk to you. That's Clive. He loves torturing me. Hey? But people are scared nowadays to talk about racism, about what they call it, homophobics now. You're homophobic. You're gay. You're gay with a gob and a bloody big gob. A bit like Paranormal Uncovered. He's got a big gob. He's gay. And he's got a bloody big mouth. And he's self-opinionated. And if you say out to him, "Oh, you're homophobic," no, I'm not homophobic. I don't like you because you've got a bloody big mouth. And not because you're gay, because you're a twat. I don't like you because you're a twat. But if you say that to them, you're homophobic. And everything's wrong with this country now. And it's not just this country, it's every country, isn't it? When I heard that, the first thing when I heard Black Lives Matter, I thought, was that a racist comment? Because if we shouted white lives matter, we would be shouted out for racism. But you can and take the knee. What's that all about? Take the knee. I'd rather take a drink. Hello there, Andy. So I don't think we're racist. Sometimes we're a bit ignorant, and I quite agree with that. Sometimes we're ignorant. We don't understand another person's feelings. And I quite agree with that. We say things and we seem to don't understand other people's feelings when we say these things. But I don't agree with racism. I had a coloured girlfriend. She just happened to be pink. Nobody liked her. Reading some of the comments, or trying to anyway. Oh, God, don't I waffle when I've had a drink. Don't I waffle when I've had a drink. It's 1:13 now. Hi, Baz. The old gang is coming back. But I think it is good to have these conversations and to make people think that no, we're not all racist. We might say some things that other people don't like, but that don't make us a racist. I'm definitely not a racist. I do say some racist things at times that I regret, especially when I've had a drink, But when I'm sober, I think we've all got a right to live on this planet and we've all got a right to live in peace. But unfortunately, when I've had a drink, all that goes out the window. It just goes out the window. That's another thing. I've got to start playing me. Since I've been doing these cartoon videos, I bought that game console to play with John. Hey, play with John. I'm not gay, John. I'm not gay. I'm not going to play with you literally. I'm going to play with John. Oh, come on, Johnny. Let's go and play. Oh, let's have a little bit of fun in the bedroom. I've got my PS4 in there. Hey, you can't even make that. That's homophobic. not homophobic, it's a fucking joke. You know, you can't say anything nowadays. You know, you can't even blow your nose, can you? I love playing it. I love playing Fallout 4. I'm a bloody cheater, mind you, because I've downloaded all the cheats. Because I'm a sorry loser. I hate losing. That's why I don't play football, cricket, or do anything, because I hate losing. Or do I hate losing? Oh, I cry like a little bitch when I lose. You want to see me play Monopoly? Or if I don't get Mayfair and Oxford Street, and I'll throw the board in the air. Oh, I'm a nightmare playing games because, oh, I don't like losing. Especially when don't upset me when I've had a drink playing board games. Oh God, don't get me started on board games. I am so competitive. You might get drunk, get angry, say some things you didn't mean. We all do. That's the downside of drink. You know, the downside of drink is we get angry. We say things that we wouldn't say when we're sober. And people say, oh, you wouldn't say that if you're sober. No, because I'm a nice person when I'm sober. You know, I don't like to upset people's feelings. But when you've had a drink, you don't care, do you? You don't care what you say. You can say anything because you can't bloody remember in the morning. That's the problem. I can't remember saying that. If I did say that, I do apologise. You know, but that's drink for you, isn't it? You know, it's an escapism. It's an excuse of life, if you want to call it that. Drink. It's an excuse. You know, you wouldn't say it when you were sober. Why say it when you're drunk? Because I bloody can. You know, because I bloody can. You know, I know there's a lot of people out there that do suffer with alcoholism. And just don't watch me, please. Do not watch me. Michael Caine said something when he was an alcoholic, which stuck with me. And in fact, that's one of the reasons why I don't stop drinking. Is I can't remember exactly what it's. I wish I could remember exactly what it says. But the words was like, we all break our promises, don't we? We all break our promises. And he didn't want to break his promise. So he says, I'm not going to stop drinking, but I'm going to moderate it. And he did. He never stopped drinking it, and he moderated his drinking. And I've taken that incorporated that into my life, the way I think. You know, because if I says I'm not going to drink again, I'll be a liar. Because at some point in time, even in Pink Panther, oh, that John Sixpence, he don't like you, does he? Hey? Oh, that John Sixpence don't like you. Oh, don't come on here, Pink. Oh, he'll be fuming. He'll be foaming at the mouth. He don't like you, does he? I don't know what you've done to upset him, mind you. But he don't like you, does he? Man, he don't like any of you on here, does he? If it's my channel, would just go away and fade away in dust. I wish that GS would just fuck off and leave me alone because I've done nothing wrong. I've done absolutely nothing wrong. Except for actually, I'd like him to say, if you could do this, Mr. Sixth Sense, please. Would you sing that CUNT song? You know, you can tell I'm not drunk, can't you now? When I'm spelling words, eh? Might have spelt it wrong. But you can tell I'm not drunk now. Bit merry. Just wish I could bring the toilet here. Oh. Why do blokes do that? And another thing, why do blokes go, oh, 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 I'm in a bloody orgasm, I'm in a pee. You're on the bog. You walk in the bog and there's some bloke on the bog. Oh, oh, I'm looking for the prostitute. Where's the bloody prostitute? You know, it's there on the. Is the wall got a cave in? Are you holding the wall up? Hey, how many times do you see that in a pub, guys? Hey, somebody holding the wall up with a prostitute. I don't know what the prostitute were doing because I had my eyes. I had my eyes shut. The moment I walked through the door and I heard her, I closed my eyes. Where am I? Well, oh, it's here. Oh, yeah. You didn't look, do you? You go to the toilet, you didn't look. Some bloke cutting the wall up with a bloody prostitute. Right, take care. Right, I'm the man of GS rant of the day. He blocked me because I like Kevin Lee's page. Well, that's all I can say, Anne-Marie. You shouldn't have liked Kevin Lee's page. You know, I have a lot of people that watch me that do not dare comment because they know they watches. You know, I'm being stalked. I'm being stalked. They watches, and if you make a comment, they will block you. Now, I love people to comment on my videos because it encourages other people to comment. I know them people that follow these idiots, they have to come onto my page. They have to, because curiosity killed the cat, didn't it? Curiosity killed the cat. So they come onto my page and they read all the comments. And when they read these comments, it enlightens them. See, this is why I never slag off really John Sixsense's followers, or Gobs of Britain's followers, or Mark Smith followers, or whatever. Because I understand that this is my potential audience. When you lot get blocked, you lot need to vent your anger. So you come on my channel to vent your anger and to have your say. Am I wrong? You know, but you get blocked for stupidest reasons. You know, I only block when it just gets too much. You know, because you always get the avid follower that wants to go too far, don't you? Right, I'll be back in a minute. Need to go to the little boy's room and hold that wall up and get the prostitute. Oh, God, it's going to cost me some money, that isn't it? All right, I'm back. Oh, right, where are I? I'm good. Thank you, Lindsay. I like Lindsay. I really do love Lindsay and John. that they have been through with me through thick and thin. Lindsay's like my spiritual guardian. When I go too far, she rings me up and sends me text messages. John says, "You was really funny though, Simon. You was really funny." But I really do love them. And there's just quite a few people that's on here that's been with me like for ages. You know, I'm looking for my drink again. So like, oh God, the dreaded drink. That's another thing. Because I've moved my webcam. That's why you can't see my mirror. Thank God for that. I was thinking of making a video, you know, that them bloody Mary's videos. Here's an interesting thing. Let me see if I've got it. Let me share my screen again. This is weird. Right. And it was Dan Pagan. Because I like Dan. He used to slag me off like no tomorrow, Dan. You know, because he was a habit Mark Smith fan. But I really like him. And he put me onto this video, which makes me think. So share my screen. Right, take a look at this video. Right, hang on. No, I haven't got it. I thought I had, but I haven't. I didn't. Did I share it? Did I share the video? No video. Sorry. No video, no that. That was me because. Sorry, I'll do it again. Sorry. It is a bit of a video. Right, let me, right, share screen. Right, share screen, share screen. I forgot to press this. Right, now you can see the screen. Sorry. Sorry, I'm drunk. I'm drunk. Where are we? Right, I'll shorten the video. The reason I kept my mouth shut, I just wanted you to watch the video. Because this is an interesting story to this. She's doing some weird things, isn't she? But this is what the police released. This is a video the police of, I think it was Los Angeles, released. I was going to make a video of it, but like Dan had already done it. But it was Dan that prompted me to go make this video, and I thought, no, I can't make it now because Dan's already done it. But would you say that was paranormal? You know, apparently there's a big discussion about this video and everything. There's like loads of forums on about this video. Oh, well, over here. Right, we're back. Yeah. Her name is Lisa something. I can't remember what her name was. But apparently, the police released that video because she died, and that was her last movements of what they traced. And she was found in a water container. Now you can research it yourselves, but she was found in a water container on top of the hotel. And I think it was either 3 weeks later, somebody was complaining about low pressure of the water, that the water didn't taste very nice. That's it, Lisa Lamb. And there's a big discussion on it, whether it's paranormal, whether she was murdered or whatever. That is the original. That is the original suit. You know. But it's quite interesting if you research it and that. And it shows you the firemen climbing a ladder to the water tanks. And they said like the water tanks was easily opened. But to get to the roof, it would have sounded an alarm off, like in the security department. And it's an interesting story. But because the hotel has got a paranormal reputation, it's got they say that they've got ghosts in it. I went on to Wikipedia, researched the hotel. It's had a lot of suicides. It's had a lot of people just jumping out the windows and falling to the deaths. There's been a lot of murders in the hotel. And there have been a lot of strange things happening. Is it the Cedar Hotel? Cecil Hotel? Can't remember the hotel name. No, I've had a drink. But this is what I'm saying about people with like that do paranormal. They never go into the history. They never look into it. They watch a video on YouTube and just say, yeah, and they never delve into the history. Where me, I like to know. I've just got this mindset where I've got to know. And I have to research everything. And I do find this very strange. And I do think she could have committed suicide, because it is possible. Because like there's pipes going into these water tanks that she could have climbed up on. When the question is security bloke, he says that the alarms of the door would have gone off or whatever. But we all know in life that like people tell lies. Maybe he was pissed that night and he couldn't be bothered, or he went to the toilet and he couldn't be bothered and the alarms went off and he never heard it. You know, there's loads of questions, but it is very interesting. But people don't. It's like John Sixpence. He makes things up. God, they make things up. And there's been witches. Well, my mum was a witch. Was she a witch? My mother. Oh my God, don't start me off on my mother. Oh my God, was she a witch? She used to have a favourite weapon, the fish slice. The fish slice was a weapon of choice. If you did anything wrong, the fish slice used to be. Your dad, it was always a belt, wasn't it? Your dad always got the belt out. But your mother, oh God, her favourite weapon was the fish slice. Even to the grandkids, all the dreaded grandkids, you know. I ruled out suicide because the lid. Well, I am well, I'm not now, but I used to be a lift engineer. And it's one thing I questioned when I watched the video was, why hasn't the door shut? Because the doors are on a timer mechanism. Why didn't the door shut? But then I questioned this, because she's pressing all them little buttons. Most lifts now are run by computers, and is it like the Xbox where you go X, Y, V, or X, or whatever that keeps the doors open? But I did question, why didn't the door shut? Well, in England we don't, unless you're in London. But most lifts only go like 2 or 3, maybe 4 floors in England, unless you're in London. And most of the lifts I do are mostly like, because I haven't done passenger lifts for such a long time. It was always goods lifts. But I do find that video interesting. I really do find it interesting. They said she suffered with bipolar. She had bipolar. She was taking medication for epilepsy and whatever. But it is a really good, interesting story, because like nobody's ever been found for a murder. They reckon they had a serial killer in that hotel. Apparently, he didn't murder anybody in that hotel, but there was a serial killer. This is what I find interesting in paranormal community is like we can never prove there's a ghost or anything. We hear strange noises, and it's like if you see a light in the sky, it's a UFO. Because like it's a light that you've never seen before. So it's a UFO. And a UFO is an unidentified flying object. But just because you've never seen it before, it doesn't make it a UFO, does it? That's it. Yeah, it is. The Cecil Hotel. It's got a lot of history of like paranormal activity and that. I think I think that's right, Dan. You did a live on it last week, and that's what got me into it. I was going to make a video of it, so I researched it. You did get a name wrong, though, Dan. You did get a name wrong. Forget what you called her. But like I said, Dan did put me onto it, and I researched it properly, and I did a proper research on it. And I'm still like baffled to like how she died. Like I say, it's got an history of suicides where people jump out the windows. It's had murderers, and it's had a serial killer in there. It's in one of the most dangerous places in Los Angeles. But if you like paranormal, and I really mean this, if you like paranormal, these are the things you should be searching into. And there's lots of videos out there and other things. But these are the things I'm watching now. I don't watch a lot of paranormal videos. I watch strange things. Oh, got an itch. Oh, got an itch on my bottom. So don't look. Unsolved mysteries are great to look. I think they are. Because they just leave things to your own imagination. And they're great talking points as well, aren't they? The strange things she did in that video. At one point, she was like doing hand gestures to say she was talking to someone. She did the strange things with the buttons. She stepped back as if like somebody was following her, like she was hiding. The body language of what she was giving out suggests that somebody was following her or whatever. But like I said, she had bipolar. So was it real? Because obviously she thought it was real. So she thought it was real. She's going to give that persona out, even though it wasn't real. You know, and it's just fascinating. Oh, thank you, Sue. Have I got it? I've got a message. One Facebook message. You are an absolute wanker. Why don't you fuck off of YouTube? Well, that's not you, is it, Sue? I don't think that's you, Suit, is it? But like to me, that's real paranormal. And this is why I say this is why I like Tony Ferguson, because he brings the truth, he shows you his hobby. I say it about me, John and Lindsay, that's what we show you, our hobby. We put it out there. Problem is, Dan, they probably did have CTV on the roof. You know, most buildings now have CTV everywhere, don't they? They said the door was alarmed and the door to the roof was always locked. But like I say, we're human, aren't we? We're human. You know, maybe the guy was having a drink when the alarm went off and he couldn't be bothered. He can't tell that to his bosses, can he? I was absolutely drunk at the time and I heard the alarm upstairs, but I just thought, fuck it, I'm not going. You know, because we are human. But that's what I'd like to bring to the subject. We are human. You know, just because they said there was an alarm and everything, you know, if it's going to get him the sack, he ain't going to say out, is he? He ain't going to say out. He ain't going to say, well, I forgot to set the alarm. And you got all these questions that you can ask yourself. And this is why I like the video and I like the story, because I put myself in their position and I think, what would I do? You know, if I'm being interviewed by the police or whatever, and I think, oh shit, I was fucking pissed that night. Oh God, I can't tell them I was pissed that night, can I? Hey, fuck me, what can I say now? But it's a story that inflates your imagination, isn't it? You know, it really does, you know, get my imagination flowing. One thing I can't say, it's not paranormal. I can't say it was a murder because I just don't know. I just find it very strange. After researching everything that I've seen, and it's on the news, uh, people finding out a little bit about her and putting her life out there. Apparently, she was a blogger. She blogged everything. She always phoned home every day. That's why her parents got worried when she didn't phone home. You know, but like, I do encourage you all to always do when you listen to people's YouTube videos and whatever. You know, I encourage you to do your own research, and I do. I, I try to research everything. This is why me, John, and Lindsay get on, because we love the history. We love the locations that we do. We try to make it real as possible and show you everything. There's certain things that you can't show on videos, like me having a piss behind the wall. Because every investigation we go to, I've got to have a piss. You know, I go to the toilet beforehand, but as soon as I get on an investigation, I want a bloody piss. You know, but you can't show that. What's that, Anne-Marie? That's a thing you don't know. But I just see that many of the paranormal teams, they don't really do the research. And when they do tell you what, it's all wrong. And it's because they're lazy. And I think ultimately is all they want is your money, your stars on your Facebook or whatever. That's all they want. So and these people out there that will believe every word they said. Well, I think history, you've got to do it. And this is why I love my channel. Now, I hated it before, like I said, because like I was struggling with my conscience with donations or whatever. And then when I started it back up, I swore to myself, I'll never mention another donation. And I'm still at it. I'm still doing the same stuff I was with my last video or my last channel. I'm still doing exactly the same. I'm still slagging people off and criticising people. I'm bringing controversial things like I have tonight with racism and that, just to make you think and to be aware. But right now, it's hard. It's really hard to be a YouTuber. That's nice. I love the history in play. See, I love architecture. I really do love architecture. I love old buildings. And I think this is why I don't like ghost hunting, going into buildings. And they say they don't wreck them and they don't do this. I don't do that. I don't do this. We've seen paranormal uncovered, set fire extinguishers off. We've seen John Sixth Sense smoking his head off and chucking his fags all around. You know, proving demons. When he had to go at Mark Smith, he went like that, didn't he, with his fag, flicked it in that lovely Tudor building. And if it wasn't, I don't know if it's right, the cameraman that was filming made him pick it up. You know, and then when a building does get burnt down or vandalised or whatever, they blame other teams. Oh, they give out the location. As if these kids never, thousands of kids know the location. It could have been one of them, but they always blame somebody that always slags him off. Oh, he give out the location. You know, oh, it bloody does. Well, I've never been on a ghost. Will you want to come out with me, Lindsay and John? I'm going to see Mandy soon as well. I haven't been ghost hunting with Mandy for a bit. But Anne-Marie Glover, if you want to, just send me a message on Facebook. I'm not hard to find, unless you're drunk, and then I am. But if you want to out on a ghost investigation, you know, I've always said it, I'll take anybody out. I still haven't taken Callum. I haven't forgotten, you see. I haven't took Callum out. But like, I haven't forgotten. It's just that I don't like winter. I just hibernate in winter. I've been to Glasgow, Johnny. Lovely buildings. And it has got some lovely buildings. And some lovely, marvellous pubs. Oh, has Glasgow got some marvellous pubs. Macclesfield, not far from me. In fact, there's an investigation that Steve has told Mandy. Mandy has told me that is probably near enough around Macclesfield. So we could pick you up on the way if I ever do it. But you'd have to add me on Facebook and keep in touch with me. But I just like checking people out and seeing what the faces are like when nothing happens. That's the best bit, when nothing happens. You know, you go to the most haunted. This is the most haunted place I've ever been to, and nothing happens. You know, you might hear a bit of rustling of the wind, and that's all you hear, the rustling, and a bit of an owl. Woohoo! Woohoo! And that's the owl laughing at you because you're out in the fucking cold. Language, Simon, you're getting drunk now. Shut up, you're getting drunk. Keep your language down. Thank you very much. Hello, Nikki. Oh, you're getting some stick, you are, aren't you? You're getting some stick off, don't start me off and drama llama. Oh, for God's sake. I wonder why that bloke never gives me any stick. Do you know why he don't give me stick? Because he knows I make him look an idiot. Because he always goes on to drama. Always. Eileen Button said this, Eileen Button said that. Nikki and No and Eileen Button's are friends now. Wayne. And I could show you, but I can't be bothered. But he always said he was intelligent, but he can't even spell. I could prove it. Unless he alters his video now. Well, it ain't a video, is it? It's a conversation. He got barred from Facebook, didn't he? And then like started doing it on YouTube. Now his bill to report him on YouTube. He's kept it because he don't want to lose it. Well, that's another idiot. You know, Llama. I'll call him an idiot because he is an idiot. He can call me whatever he likes, but it doesn't hurt me. You know, he can call me whatever he likes, and I'll just laugh at him. Because at the end of the day, you can't teach an idiot, can you, Llama? And that's why you can't win with me. It's not hate, it's love. They just love to talk about you. It's not hate, it's just love. Look at it that way, Lindsay. Because I've just seen Lindsay's comment, Nikki. They just love to talk about you. So if they love to talk about you, they must love you. You know, it's not hate. Just think of it in a different mindset. You know, if they love to talk about you, they must love you. Llama, on the other hand, well, I don't think you can't get a woman, can you? Because he had that ghost girlfriend, didn't he? I want to confess, I am going out, but she's a ghost. You what, Llama? She's a ghost. You see, me, I'm like an elephant, never forgets. Plus, I'm built like an elephant. Oh, am I obese? Oh, you want to see me? That's why you can only see this part of me, because I'm obese. You want to see me belly? I have to hide it. I really do. You know, I'm not obese. I'm on 40 McDonald's a day. I've had to give up smoking. you know, to go on 40 McDonald's a day because I'm not obese. So I have to live in a council flat. I can't afford my own house. I spend that much on food and, well, is it drink? Oh, God, toilet again. This is what I hate about drinking. It's always toilet. They say the body, this is a true fact. I'm not lying. I am not lying. This is a true fact. The body can hold 4 pints. Try telling that to Mr. Bourbon. Hey, try telling that to Mr. Bourbon. Because this is my third toilet journey, and that bottle is just a pint. So don't tell me the body can hold 4 pints, because I'm bloody proof of it. Right, sorry about that. I'm back again. Right, where are we? Nicky, no. Right, Nicky. Right, listen to your Uncle Simon. Right, you've got your YouTube channel. Right, and you talk about things. Like me, talk about everybody and everyone and no one. But I know the moment I open my big fat mouth,
It's time for bed.
will you clear off? Time for bed. If you want sex, go and sell it on the street. Don't come to me and tell me I have to go to bed. Anyway, sorry about that. Just talking to my girlfriend. She's always wanted to get me in bed, Alexa. Right, so the minute you open your gob, Nicky, you've got to expect some shit back. Because when you talk about people, they don't like it, and they're going to do anything in their power to destroy you. Now, if you don't like it, come off YouTube. That is the honest advice I can give you. You know, because if you're going to talk about people, they don't like it, and they're going to do everything in their power to try to destroy you. And they know when they're winning. Like I know when I'm winning over John Sixpence because he has to make a video of me. He has to call me racist. He has to say this about me. He has to say that about me. Why? Because I know I'm getting to him. And when I know I'm getting to him, I do it even worse. So you've just got to learn to live with it. People don't take you like I don't take John Sixpence. I don't like him. I really don't like him, and I've never liked him. Since today he called that woman a slag. And I thought, hang on a minute, that's not very nice. And I've always said to John Sixpence, if I find out you ever fake anything, you're nationalist, you know, I'll shout you out. And now he calls me a coward. He calls me all the names under the sun. It's just water off a duck's back to me. But if you and Eileen, and this goes to Eileen as well, if you're going to shout people out, then don't expect people to be quiet. They're going to do everything in their power to destroy you. And the more you show them they're destroying you, the more they're going to do it. So you've only got your blame. I can't even say it. You've only got yourselves to blame. So if you don't like it, then don't talk about them. And then if you are going to talk about them, do it with intelligence, do it with a bit of wit, because people are going to come back and they're going to defend themselves. So instead of like thinking 8, 8, 8 all the time, because 8 destroys you. It really does destroy you. Come back with happiness. I know it's hard, and it is hard, but come back with happiness. Turn their negativity into your positivity. And that's all I can say to you, Nikki, and you, Eileen. Evening. And this is why I joke and whatever, because I don't let them get to me. I'm a depressive. Or I was a depressive. I get, like I said earlier, I get depressed probably once every couple of months because I just don't let life get to me. I just see the funny things. I just see what people say funny. I just find, can I ask, what is your Facebook, Simon? Can't seem to find you. You can't seem to find me. I have that problem myself. I can't even find me myself. Right, let's have a look. Right, the link is facebook.com. Right, well, I won't give you that. I think if you search for my real name, you can find me in my real name. But that's my ghost hunting page. And that is my real name. Have I got another? Yeah, I have got another page, but it's a gaming page. But that's my real name, and the Facebook's Go Simon 3 is my what you call it page. But I don't really put a lot. I don't really do Facebook. Although I should. I was thinking of making another page on Facebook, Rant of the Day, and then like transferring my videos onto that page. But I have got, because I've had to learn off the big followers, haven't I? I've got to learn off the big followers. Where are they? Rant of the Day. Wrong page. Let's go here. Let's go to James. Let's go to YouTube channel. Let's click on that link. I don't know if that link will work. Copy that. Minimize that. God, aren't I an idiot? Rant of the Day. So I've sold my soul to the devil. I have sold my soul to the devil. I'm on TikTok. Or as I like to call it, TikTok. Because you've got to be a cock to go on there, ain't you? But that's my TikTok channel, where I just upload my funny cartoons. I did use it to ask like personal questions, things like when I first started it, I was just going to ask like questions because at the moment you've got that coronavirus. So I says people that don't want the injection for the coronavirus, which I respect, they don't want it. That's their choice. Fair enough. But at the same time, if they catch the coronavirus and they didn't have their injections, should they be charged? Now, me personally, I think yes. I think yes, they should be charged. You know, because like there was a prevention out there from not to be hospitalised, if that's what you call it. You know, they could have had the injections or whatever. But if you catch it and you have to be hospitalised, should you be charged? And I think, yes, that's my personal opinion. And not everybody's going to agree with my opinion, which is fine. But that's what I think. And this is what I started my TikTok for. And then now I just use it for cartoons. What's that, Gather? No one is interested. If they was, they would watch. And out of respect to Simon, this was nothing to do with this live. You can say anything. Doesn't to me. It doesn't bother me. If you think I'm an idiot, you're not the only one. I think I'm an idiot. I think I'm an idiot for drinking. But we've all got a right to say what we like. The only time you get blocked is when you come out with your nasty shit. You know, you can say things, but then if you carry on, you know, you'll get blocked, and that's it. But then you deserve to get blocked. But you don't get blocked for just having an opinion. So if you think I'm full of shit, you say I'm full of shit. It makes, if I want to do it, if I'm going to be a YouTuber, I've got to learn off you lot. You lot learn me. And I have to learn. I don't have to take your like negativity like some other people do. Gaza. Chad lad to a Chad lad. Chad is always in my heart. I was in the pub a couple of weeks ago. Somebody says to me, because it's a football pub that I go to, Derby County. They all go there, Derby County fans and that. They go to me, was you in that DLF? I went, no, I fucking wasn't in that DLF. No, I wasn't. You know, I've always been a loner. If I've had fights, you know, I've had fights on my own and I've taken on 2, maybe 3 people and I've had the shit kicked out of me. Did I deserve it? Yeah, probably I did. But I've never hung around with Chad lads. I've never hung around with Mackworth lads or Elviston or Allington. But they all know me. All the old ones. The new ones don't. But my heart is in Chad. I've always loved it. But I've always drank on my own and made my own friends and whatever. You know. But you don't want to hear about my boring life. Although I've never had a boring life. There you go. As my drink says, I've never had a boring life. I've not been an angel. I've not been a devil. I've just lived my life the way I think I should. You can't even go in chat now for a drink, Lindsay. half of the pubs are shut. You know, the Grandstand, that was the first to close. And then the Penguin, then the Rocket, then the Blue Boy. You know, these are all rough pubs, or, you know, where all the local villains or hard men, if you want to call them hard men. You know, this is where they all hung out. And everybody used to go to everybody's pub. I'm hard, I'm hard. I'm going in that pub because I'm hard. You know, but that was the mentality. You know, it came from the 60s, didn't it? Came from Ronnie Craig, didn't it? And his brother. You know, I'm a boxer. I'm a boxer. Bit like John Sixpence. What does John Sixpence say? I'm a close protection officer. I've never fired a gun. Or I'm into Shih Tzu. Oh, sorry. Swearing again. It's martial arts. You know, you blow on that fat bleeder and he'll fall over. And then he goes, hold me back, hold me back. I love talking about John. Oh, because he says so many contradictory things. It goes on about sex all the time. And then when somebody calls him a sex pest, oh, don't they go on, don't they? Don't you call John a sex pest? Well, of course he's a sex pest. Did you see his video? You was in it. You know, it just makes you laugh. And I love the people when I talk about him, they go straight to him. Oh, GSS said that, GSS said this. And then the next thing you know, they're blocked and they're on my channel. Oh, John Sixpence has blocked me. Oh, I wonder why. I just find it, but this is why I love YouTube, because you can say what you want to very small YouTubers, because they can't sue you because they've got no money, have they? They've got no money to pay the solicitor to sue you. Now, if I went to PewDiePie and said you're a fucking wanker, you're a lying cunt, and this and that, he would sue me. Why? Because he's got the millions in the bank and he can sue me. But like Sir John Sixpence, Goes to Britain, Paranormal Uncovered, Proving Demons, and I can go on and on and on. They can't sue you because they don't earn enough to sue you. But I make a lot of money on YouTube. I make a lot of money on Facebook. But they make that much money. Have they ever made a video once of I sued him? No. But if you watch other big YouTubers, I sued him, I took him to court, you know. So when they say this and that, remember this. You're just a little small fish in a big frying pan. And that's all you are. Same as me, a little fish in a big frying pan. So let's get back to this conversation. Where are we, Anne-Marie? Not sure about Macclesfield. It's a nice place, Macclesfield. I like Macclesfield. There are still pubs around here. I've been here 12 years. It is a very nice place, Macclesfield. I like going up that road where the Cat and Fiddle is from Macclesfield to Buxton. I often do that road just for the fun of it. When I love to go out for a drive. But it is a really, see, this is it, you have to search, like Macclesfield's got a good history. It is lovely. It's a little small town. Or is it what she says in a, what was her name? I keep thinking of Paul Potts, but it wasn't Paul Potts, was it? It was that other one that came from Scotland. It's a collection of villages. When she said that, it reminded me of Bundle out of Jeffrey. Oh, I forgot now. It was a collection of villages. And the first thing that brought to mind was Macclesfield. But it's a lovely place. You know, I live in a bloody shithole. Well, I say that, but it ain't. I better go and make a cup of tea in a minute, and I've got a bit left, and I think that's the bit I'm going to leave it there. I'm at work tomorrow. I'm working tomorrow. The man with no money, the man that kills chickens for a living, that my followers have brought Mike. I can't believe that though. What he said about me, John Sixcents, I can't believe. And the best thing is, he can't deny what he said. You know, he cannot deny it. And this is why I love showing you all his lies, because he can't deny. And I did it with Mark Smith, and now I'm doing it with John Sixcents. Now, you'd think John Sixcents would have the intelligence, because Mark Smith has gone now, ain't he? He's gone, he's took all his videos down, whatever. And I do feel sorry for like Mark Smith, but he's only got himself to blame. When he started his channel, he had a really good channel. The problem is, it just got corrupted by YouTube. It got corrupted by followers, because he thought the followers, oh, I've got this many followers. And then Proving Demons, you know, he was good friends with Proving Demons. But then, as soon as Proving Demons got a shout out from Omar Gosh, and Omar Gosh like shouted Proving Demons out, and the only reason Omar Gosh shouted Proving Demons out instead of an English team was because he was an American, because he was a racist bastard. So Omar Gosh, you're a racist for shouting out a fucking American in fucking England. Why didn't you shout out another English person? Because you're fucking racist. Now, he could get me done for slander. He could get me done for slander, because he's got the money. No, he ain't. His wife's got it, eh? His wife's got it now, because they got divorced, didn't they? Omar Gosh, he got divorced, and I think she took his money. So I don't know, but I might be safe. But please do not send this video to Omar Gosh and say GS was slandering you. Although I'd expect John Sixcents, Paranormal Uncovered, Mark Smith, I think they would. I think they would send it to Omar. The only team I don't think would send it is Lee and Lindsay. Ghosts of Britain. I don't think they would send it, but I believe all the others would. What's this conversation going off behind my back? Don't talk about behind your back. What's going off here? Me too, love. I like it snow, but this. Oh God, I bloody hate the winter. I bloody do hate the winter. Oh, it makes. Have you ever heard that saying, the winter blues? I bloody do hate the winter. I like it in the summer. I like to sit outdoors and have a beer. I like to sit outside and listen to people's conversations, because I just find them so hilarious, especially when they're slagging the next door neighbour off, or whatever, or the bloke down the road, or whatever. And then, like, we forget when we slag other people off, but we like to listen to other people slagging them off. And this is what John Sixcents don't get. or any other. You know, it's just gossip, slagging off, having a drink, having a laugh. All right, it's at your expense, whoever I'm talking about. I like to have a joke. But they can't check me. So I am definitely going now. I'm going to make myself a nice cup of tea and I might go down to the pub. No, I can't. I'm working tomorrow, aren't I? Working my fingers to the bone. Because I've got to pay to go to an investigation in Ashbourne with Lindsay and John if we happen to get it going. But we are hoping to do it. I'm doing pay-per-view. You pay me, you view Lindsay. You know, now I'm not working in the morning, Lindsay. I'm working because I don't work till like, well, tomorrow, normally I start 5:15, but tomorrow I'm starting 6 o'clock. I'm only doing 7 hours. So I think I'm starting at 6 and finishing at 1. It's all booked for Ashbourne. So like I say, if you want to buy the pay-per-view, you pay me and you view Lindsay and John. But you pay me. Because like my video earlier, I know it's gone on for a bit, but my video earlier that the viewers have bought me car, I've got to recoup that money back. You know, because I pay for my bloody car, no one else. But I've got to get that money back off you. So John 6 cents is right when he said the viewers have bought my car. I've got to get that money off you. Now I work at 6 and then finish at 1 in the morning. This is why I say it's hard for me to do YouTube. Like today, I didn't get up till 1 o'clock. And then I had to go shopping. I've not cleaned my flat. I ain't had time. What with the drinking and shopping and sleeping. And, oh, God, do I need a wife? Do I need a wife? No, I don't. She'll just end up battering me. Could you imagine me having a wife? Simon, you've not put your pots away. And look at your dirty laundry. Why don't you chuck them in the bin? You know, because I'm a terrible person to live with. Well, that ain't that. My wife died. Oh, I bloody did love her. Oh, I bloody. She was a swine. She was a swine, but I bloody loved her. Ain't it funny? But this is what I love about paranormal. Like I say, we've all lost loved ones. We want answers. And this is what pisses me off with paranormal teams. They never get any. Did you see that? No, I never saw anything. It's all I saw was your lips move. You know, and she did it yesterday, didn't she? Jojo. Woo! Well, I can make them noises. Eh? Woo! God, don't they piss you off? You wouldn't say that if you met me, especially when I'm pissed. I'm a terrible person when I'm drunk. But this is, I always say, my channel is always built on honesty. I always say we all lie for different reasons or whatever. But my channel is built on honesty. Jojo, I'd rather be gay. Oh, nah, gonna meet Clive. Hey, I can't say that, can I? Even Clive is going to me now. He's been watching that Paranormal Uncovered 2. I wish I'd never give it to Clive. Oh, you're homophobic now, aren't you, dear? I say no, only to you. But I do love Clive in an heterosexual way. And that's an interesting thing as well. Oh, let me go and get pissed. Because I've not drank half a bottle yet. I know I can drink half a bottle. And then if I go over half a bottle, yeah, that's about right. That's about right. Yeah, yeah. I'm safe. I'm safe. I'm safe. But where was I? Where was I? I'll tell you what. You can't bloody snort this stuff, can you? You can't snort it. What was that? Anne-Marie? Oh, wrong one. Gotta go on there. Sorry to put your name up, love, but I cannot read it. Most Haunted did. And they said, did you see what was that noise? They all do it. They all do it. Did you? And that's when you know it's entertainment. And I'll say it 1,000 and thousands of times. Right? Go and watch Tony Ferguson. Because in my eyes, you know, he only shows you what he captures. Anybody that does a live video, and I'm not knocking them for doing a live video because they will probably catch something one day, but they hardly catch anything. It's like me. I do live. Well, I don't because I can't go live anymore. And then when I could go live, John and Lindsay used to say to me, "Are you going live, Simon?" I'll go, "No, I'm not." And then Lindsay will go, "Why not?" I'll say, "Because you two are going live." You know, I'll just make a pre-record because we're not in competition. And this is why me and John and Lindsay get on so well. Because there is no competition between us. You know, I want John and Lindsay to do well on YouTube. I want you to send, if you're going to send people money, send it to John and Lindsay in PayPal. And I ain't even got their PayPal address. But they spend an awful lot of money to bring you entertainment. They agree sometimes with me when I say I don't like doing abandoned buildings. And they agree with me sometimes. They say if it's a factory, then it's all right. Because it's going to get demolished, isn't it? So like, and turned into an house in a state. But like, when they save up their money, and then when they've got enough money, they'll go and do a private investigation. And you can go on their channel and see it. You know, they do private investigations where they've had to pay 500 quid. Now, 500 quid is a lot of money. And they'll admit it, they don't get a lot of followers or whatever. They don't get a lot of views. So if you're going to give people money, give it to people that deserve it. Don't give money to people that don't deserve it. That's going to shout you out as soon as you make a comment and they disagree with you and they block you. Oh, I want your stores. You're blocked. You know, there's people like John and Lindsay, Nanny Lynn, that chucks the odd video up, or whoever. You know, chuck your money their way because they deserve it and they put it to good use. That they'll show you a good video. Probably won't catch anything, but like at least they're honest enough. And they'll just leave it to your own imagination. You know, if Lindsay catches anything, she'll say it like she's seen this, she's seen that. And then she'll say like something, well, if you don't believe it or whatever. But there's a lot of people that don't follow John and Lindsay, and I think you really should follow them because they are funny. I love John and Lindsay to bits. Like I'll shout out teams that I think are honest, enjoyable to watch, even though sometimes I don't get to watch them. And that's only because of work, and I do my own YouTube channel. I haven't got time, or I'm making videos, so I haven't got time. But I tell you what we have got time for. Every time we have a telephone conversation once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week, once every 2 weeks. But we're always on the end of the phone to each other. And that's what you call really good friends. And we are dedicated to YouTube. You know, but like I say, if you're going to give money out to people that's like really passionate. Not, oh, did you see that? A ghost walked by. Did you see that? Oh, that was funny. That was when I made that joking video of. And I don't mean to upset them, but it was funny because, like, I don't know if it will work. Oh God, I've got loads of cushions, right? Now we all know cushions hold dust. It works with a mobile phone, but I'm going to try with the webcam. Don't work with it with the webcam. If I did it on the mobile phone, it will show all the dust particles. No matter how clean your house is, you're going to have dust. So, and that's what I thought when Lindsay, she made that video. Oh, did you see that orb? I thought, no, it's bloody dust. Orbs are not always round. They come in funny shapes, they come in funny colours or whatever. But because it's entertainment, it's like me going, oh, did you see that? Did you see that mist come out? Now, as all I've got to do is block myself out of this video and show you the mist. You know, I can manipulate a video and make you a really scary video and a really good of my flat. It's like that door. You can't see the door handle, but I could have a piece of string on that door handle on my chair, and when I pull the string, that door will open. And you lot, most of you would say, fucking hell, he's got a spirit. But I haven't. It's me with a piece of fucking string because you can't see the door handle. And this is the things that you've got to watch out for. Don't believe everything you see. You know, question everything. But people just prey on you. They just prey on you. And when I make my videos, I try to be honest as I can. like Lindsay and John. You know, Tony does it. Where are we? Anne or Lindsay, good Anne. We would love guys. We can I read? Good Anne, as because somebody accused me. Oh, yes, cannot read. No, I can't read. When I'm drunk, I cannot read. Fucking up. You would laugh. I fucking wouldn't. If that fucking door moved now, I wouldn't fucking laugh. I wouldn't even want to go to bed. In fact, Clive has just Christmas. He gave me a Christmas present. He went, Simon, I've got you a Christmas present. And I'm like that. Oh, lovely. What is it? My house key. You what? Your Christmas present is you got me house key. I went, what the fuck do I want that for? He went, just in case I lock myself out when I'm drunk. Honestly. Fucking Christmas present to fucking house key. So, if that fucking door moves, I'll be using Clive's house key. I'll be sleeping in his bed. But I'm glad that bloody mirror's blocked. That bloody mirror behind me scared me to bits. Because I do believe mirrors can be portals to the afterlife. I don't know why I believe it. I just don't. I've been struggling for years. But aren't bloody mirrors getting been that many horror films, haven't they? There've been that many horror films where they're showing the mirror, the dreaded mirror, eh? But they always show the mirror, don't they? Oh God, it scares me to bits. The dreaded mirror. And then I'm making YouTube videos and I'm looking in the bloody mirror. And well, obviously I'm looking at the computer or whatever, but I can see the mirror at the back of me. Thank God I moved that bloody camera. It used to freak me out. What's that, Anthony? I do believe that also, Simon, about mirrors. They just freak me. They just freak me out. You know, I would like to do Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. The only thing I'll get bloody is the nose. But like, oh, don't they scare you, bloody mirrors? And it's all to do with horror films. And it really is all to do with horror films. You see that many horror films with bloody mirrors in them that they scare you after bloody death. Right, toilet again. Oh God, I've got to give up drinking. Oh. Alright, that's me back again. God, I'm entertaining 24 people. And this is what makes me laugh about YouTube as well. Right, you watch how many people watch you, and it comes up live. Like now, I've done 2 hours, 45, nearly done 3 hours, right, talking bollocks. Because obviously that's all I talk, but I drink bollocks. I'm trying to keep my language under control, but like, I've got 25 viewers, and all night it's been 25, 20, 19, 22, 24, 23, 18. And then you go and look at how many, because YouTube gives you analytics. So you go on the analytics to have a look at how many actual views you've got, and you've had about like 300. And you think, but I only had 25. Last time I looked, like what I can see, I've got 25. Last time I looked, I've only got 25. But there's that many people that pop in and go, well, I don't like him, I'm off. You know, and I accept that. I really do accept that. This is why I don't like clickbait titles like I put Mr. Blobby. I put it because, like, I talk about everyone and everyone. And I thought, hang on a minute. If I put Mr. Blobby, I can associate it with all of them. Can't I? I can associate it with all of them. Because it's all they do is blob, 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 blob. He's an hater, he's a troll, he's this, he's that. That's all they ever do, isn't it? They're trolls, they're haters, they're this, they're that. Not I'm shit. You know, if I thought I was shit, then I won't be doing YouTube. This is why I don't call people trolls and whatever. They have a voice, they have an opinion. You know, all right, they go a bit too far with the opinion, but you're not a troll. You know, you've got an opinion, you're going to say it. And if you go too far with your opinion, you're going to get blocked. What was that? My brother. Ooh. My brother told me to watch The Exorcist, and I did for the first time ever. And he said, "Did it scare you?" I went, "No, I found it funny because it reminded me of Scary Movie 2. I've never seen Scary Movie 2, so right. But I'll tell you what, Anne-Marie, years ago, I could not watch horror films because I used to have like realistic dreams, and I was very scared of ghosts or whatever. And it wasn't until I conquered my fears, and this is one of the reasons why, like, I made the YouTube channel to conquer my fear, and I was going to show everybody like how I conquered my fear. And then when I realised I was being duped about everything, and that I started shouting people out. And I used to give a lot of money out to YouTubers. I won't say Facebookers, but I'll say YouTubers. I used to give a lot of money out. And I'm not talking 20 quid. It's like people know me on here that did Mark Smith. I paid for an hotel room, 120 quid. You know, and I thought, like, I've got to do something about this. I really have got to do something about this. They just want your money. And that's why I made me YouTube. Well, I had the YouTube channel, but I wanted it for a different thing. But it ended up like this, and it's been through many names, like drama channels and when I started up again, when I deleted all my followers and everything, and I started up again, I thought I needed another name, so I called it Rant of the Day. And you know, you get, they all say it, don't they? Oh, I'm ranting now. I'm ranting. You know, GS is bollocks. But we'll take the ranting from him. We'll take the ranting. You know, even John Six even sounds like me sometimes, doesn't he? Ah, fuck off. Did you hear that last one? Ah, fuck off. But yeah, my channel, he had got one thing right, John Six Cents. I am unconventional. I will talk about everything and everything. You know, political correctness to whatever. Because I think it's all wrong, which I really do. But I'm passionate about ghosts. I really am passionate. And I just hate people trying to dupe you and just trying to take your money. When there's other people out there just showing you their hobby. You know, how many people have donated to Tony Ferguson? I didn't even know how to donate to him. And I've been his friend for ages. And he's never said to me, oh, Simon, this is my PayPal account. Tony's never said it. He's never said, Paul, his mate, has never said it. This is my PayPal account. You know, Lindsay never said it. But you always get the fake ones. This is my PayPal account. Donate here. But people like Lindsay, Tony Ferguson, and there's quite a few others that I probably don't watch that really deserve your money, but never get it. But you always seem to give it to like stupid people. And no wonder why they don't want to go to work like me. You know, I do this part time and it is stressful. And I'm finding the stress rather more now than doing cartoons because I've got to download videos, I've got to do the voices, I've got to edit voices, I've got to make it sound funny, and it is stressful. But I am going now. I have been going like nearly 3 hours now. I was only going to do an hour, and I've gone 2 hours, 54. God, can't I talk an eye horse off a dead donkey? But I do appreciate you all for watching me, supporting me in your own little way, and I thank you. And have a really good night. I'm off to the pub. Oh, it's 10 o'clock nearly. No, I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. So I do thank you all and thank you.